What's up, everybody? Welcome back into Alchemy Factory with the joked Steven. That is me. Now, I'm working on a few things. Ooh, it's always interesting when it loads in where you're at. Yep, it's gonna load me in here. I thought I'd show you guys this. Nice line of diamonds. I haven't been up here in a while. I was just trying to find an area. I was gonna do a little bit of skunk works. Yeah, this is still level 1 build. Level 6 of this only needs 3 of these things, and it's got to get redesigned, but I've had this running for a while. Obviously, it's just not consuming as many rocks, but it's quite a bit of backup, so start collecting a lot of this, and then really I just need to, at some point, develop a new one of these that's a lot more dense. Right now I'm working on a much more dense charcoal production system. My old charcoal was okay, but it wasn't quite optimized, and now that I'm level 12 factory, it's going to be so much more efficient. But I was just thinking of an area where I could do a little bit of skunk works. I have a few other ideas I don't really want to put down in the workshop. I want to kind of hide them away, reveal in a later episode. But anyway, I'll show you guys what I'm doing for level 12, give you an idea. Something to look forward to if you haven't made it this far in the game yet. Obviously, stuff's going to take a lot more fuel, so part of this might help with some of those systems, but basically my old system, I've taken it apart, right? The old system was built for level 6 manufacturing efficiency. 3 of these could feed basically six crucibles, and then each of those crucibles, it's a 2-to-1 reduction. But then all 3 of those could fit on a single line. So I was starting to modify it to see if I could just adjust this a little bit. But I'd have to adjust all these belts, and then I was like, alright, let me just redesign it. So this whole output here is 240 charcoal per minute. You know, this whole monster here with that on top was 3 of these. Look how much more. I mean, this is just a little bit extra because they don't really make a good sized beam to go this direction. I could probably do, but you still end up with 2 gaps here. You could do beams sideways, but I kind of wanted it to be self-sustaining where I could just plug them in next to each other. So fuel in at the bottom, charcoal at 240 minutes is going to come out here at the top, so it's nice and dense. This is set up to where if I want to put these back to back to share a common log, basically, I could do it back to back, and then I just use this bigger beam instead. And then that way this support is kind of the same on the front side, and then I can copy this, rotate it, you know, adjust where that support is, and I could use the bigger beam if I want to make it back to back. But I have a feeling I'm just going to do one-sided. Just have one line of fuel coming in, and then a charcoal coming out. Because I need to fix my fertilizer. I guess what I maybe should do is look at the next fertilizer. This one, I don't know. It's a whole different style recipe, so I'm gonna get my growth potions fixed. And then this recipe is a little not really convoluted, but you've got to feed sage seeds into this, and then you got to feed the black, whatever they're called, back into it to get the white ones. And then you also need this, which is a new plant, I assume. Plus linseed oil, I think that is. It's a yellow one. Alright. Just put down diamonds. I get a few automatically from a couple production systems. But my relic production is doing pretty good. I don't think I'm doing enough because I'm not getting stuff and knowledge. It's not getting put into the knowledge system. But I'm not focused on that right now. I want to fix a few other things. I want to clear out the bottom level, build a new shop. Alright, so what do we got? A lot of income. Again, half of that's from Mars. But it looks like 5,100 will round down versus 1850, 1860, even if we call it 1,700. 5,100 versus 1,700, that's huge profit. I think that's my most profitable day, not counting the gold days with quest rewards. 3,300 profit. Very, very nice. So I need to set this up, right? So Part of me doing charcoal is I need charcoal for this, you know, getting charcoal into clay. Let's put down an assembler real quick. Let's look at the whole chain. The plant, I'm not too worried about. That's really straightforward. It's not going to take up much space at all. But yeah, this basically can take. This will be able to feed 2 of these, and then the bigger issue is going to be the rocks. So getting that a little bit more dense. So I'll work on that next. But this is almost ready for a blueprint. I do want to put one more sign down. Maybe I'll just put it out here. 0. But I'll bring you guys back when I'm putting this together, getting a new, you know, level 12 efficiency for growth potions. So see you guys in a little bit.
Me too.
Alright, day 353. I think that's a prime number. I don't remember. It feels like it is. It's not divisible by 3. Not sure about some others. Anyway. 4,666. 70. 4,670 versus 1,900. So it's 2,100 profit again. It's a pretty good profit and amount of watches. So my shop reputation's probably going down. Yeah, 97. Thinking about this, I mean, the rock system, it's still basically three rocks, and then I ended up just putting 2 grinders underneath. You can have 2 grinders per rock. They each do 40 a minute, and then 3 grinders per belt. Rock crushers, I should say. Sorry, 3 rock crushers per total belt. And then right now I was just trying to figure out an elegant way, because this is sort of in the way. If I do another stack, my output ideally just goes right there. So I've got to, I think, move this over here, and then that would let me move this probably double elevator up. So this, I wonder if I have a way to like turn on and off the second story so I don't end up using a whole bunch of rocks in here. If I don't, it's like going to be part of the base build, so as I add another one on top and mess up, and then I can turn it on and off basically right here. So I just connect it and that'll turn on each floor, each specific floor. I'll change. So that's my output. And then I don't know what I was doing, but my input needs to be one higher. But I guess that kind of gets copied from the front, so I don't really need any of these. Because ideally, I'm trying to build it to where it's just one layer, and then I can double stack it. Or maybe I just build it as 2. I kind of like the idea of building it as 1, and then I should probably just build it as 2. Because yeah, this is, I didn't put my sign up, but this is 240 for these. Wait, did I do that right? No, I'm supposed to have, oh, that's 120 per minute. Yeah, I didn't realize. Or I did, but I don't know what I was thinking. But that's 120 per minute, so that'll feed one of these directly. So it's one of these plus one of these together per thing. So I might keep this as a single unit, that as a single unit, and save it. And then make a whole clay assembly that does whatever its output is. Because there's probably a little bit of space here where I could take its output, because I gotta do this anyway if I want to make this stackable. Big one? No, so I'm gonna do a 3-1. That's where I want it. And then you need F1.5. So if you go like this, then now all of that's stackable, except I also need that there. It feels like I should just make this one unit. Yeah, this is, I'll save it real quick, and then more explanation there. That's not too bad. Need to do an undo, but I mean, I guess I just go like this, and then it's even more clear. That one's just going up to that level, but it's not stackable if I do that. How do I make it stackable? I mean, it is, but it isn't. That'll just fail from the bottom level to this level, and then if I were to go from this to a third level, it doesn't work. So it seems like I should just build it as one unit without all this nonsense on it, or just build it as 2. So since I'm already doing this, I guess I'll build it as 2. So the thought process is basically line it up Yes, it's gonna fail on that, which is fine. This just goes like that. And I need to make the connection down here. That goes to both. Oh, that breaks that. I didn't think about that. So it's not side stackable. I need to fix that. So basically, I need to put. Yeah, I can change that. I don't mind sticking out one. Okay, so that's that. Now to make this stackable, I think this. There we go. Okay, so this is. So I have 2 levels. And then now you get rid of a lot of this other stuff. I don't need to make these too crazy because, thank you. Oh yeah, this is my output. Output goes to 2 grinders. Those 2 grinders will come to a CV belt. I'll get an output from a single kidoki. That will work. So now the question is, well, I have 2 of these, so I'll save this. This is just sand, very basic, but it's level 12, so a little bit new / different. Okay, I'll do like I usually do. So level 12 efficiency, outputs 240 per minute sand. Inputs body station belt. Okay. So one of these now can feed 2 of those. How do I need some gears and something else? Let's grab some of these. What results? That was it. Now let's I do want to save this. So it's only 120 per minute though. So move it 12. Okay. Yeah. Fuel in. Getting charcoal out. That's for back-to-back or belts. And then yeah, 2 of those are feeding one of these. I just did it super simple. So 2 to 1 with one of these up top. And then I can put beams across. So what I'll want to do is basically I'll put these. I need lots of nails. Let's grab some nails and I'm going to put one right here. As far as sizing goes, maybe do sign is kind of in the way. Let's do an aerial view. So let's do a caps lock so it stays on the ground. Probably do front to back, and then I'll route the sand through. Those beams are extra, so I need to take those out anyway. Okay, so let's do this. We'll do a front to back design. Oh, that's right. And then put some of that. I gotta put these. Go up there, hit tab. So that's this one. But getting the sand back is gonna be a challenge, or the charcoal. Maybe I do just make it side to side, and then I don't have to deal with that. Because this is 2 systems, so the goal. I guess I can leave a space here, because if I put another one down, it's gonna stick out 2. I don't really need a full-size one, so these are not that big. Yeah, and they're too tall to fit under there, so ideally I get them both up here. And then I can pull them forward. And then I just need... Actually, yeah, that doesn't need any space, really. But I still need to get... Yeah, one of these sands, maybe it wraps around. It's going to be complicated as well. This is where I can go right here. Okay, so this one's not too bad. This can go like this, up. It goes like that. Most likely we'll need 2 charcoal down there. Then this one, I can probably do it from over here. No, I'll do this one. Oopsie. This one would come at right here. Can't quite see. Okay, so that'll work. Now, this other output, I probably will have to go up and over and around. Not too bad. Height looks like it's at the right. Oh, did I? No, because that's coming up right there. So I tucked the stone elevator up there. And then now this one. No, that's not correct. So this one will turn. I'll bring this one in from this side. That's fine. And then that one can come from its neighbor. How was I getting this one in? Wait, what did I do? Oh no, this is from that neighbor. That one. That is the stone. Okay, yep, that one. One of these outputs basically can just go to its neighbor, and I will need to get the other one. So I'll leave a little gap for, yeah, because one basically will go like that, and then the other one will come into this hole here from back there. And you don't really need to stack this up anymore. So it's really just front to back. Or I could stack it so it's one high and then they both come out the front, and then I can push it back a little bit further. I still have to get material to this, so maybe I will have a little bit of space over here to get an elevator down so I can feed from this way. And it's not really, I would rather almost just have it scoop back and then put them side by side. That way I can have a line of wood. If I wanted to have multiple charcoals, I can just have a line of wood logs. I think I'm going to do that strategy instead. So let's do that. So let's have this stick out back by one, and then I can sneak a line of logs through here, which would be really nice. And then this one will basically connect to it. I need to fix the belt and it to come from this way. Okay, so that's good. And then, oh, well, most likely I will not stack. I mean, I don't really, I could try to, because that rock is coming to here. I do need to get that rock over here somewhere, but I could just bring, what I'm thinking here, to simplify it, because each of these, this is max speed, it's not going to go any faster, so each of these is at its max. And I could split the belt here, basically. What happened to my, oh, I really simplified that, so now I have this whole space right here, so super simple. Comes in at the bottom, and then it'll split just like that, and that's pretty good. So I can just do that to make it nice. What, these need fuel? Yeah, I can just go like that. So if I can hopper in fuel or send it out. I guess if I did it this way, there's probably more room to plug these in over here, but it's all good. Like, those are already perfectly at this level. I still gotta bring that over. So that's simpler. I don't need to go up and over. That's my output line. So now I just need to provide a little bit of visibility, and then we'll test it here in the factory because I've messed plenty of stuff. Love it. Okay. So that one has a buying station, and then these just need some logs. I'm not too worried about that, but I will grab. Let's get rid of all of this. There we go, dude. I still love these colors, man. These are awesome. Alright, set up as well. Oh no, that's what I was just making. Never mind. That's the new stuff. Alright. End of day 354. Let's click through, get to this. Ooh, 10 diamonds. Very nice. That's gonna be a huge profit today. Actually, that's still decent. Like, they bought a decent amount of Mars, and I'm still not doing pocket watches. I need to fix that eventually. I gotta get steel going again. Alright, 30, almost. I have 39.50, 39.64 technically, 39 versus 17.70, 39.50, 39 versus basically 2,000, so 1,900, over 1,900 silver. Very nice. Making plenty of money. I mean, we're taking it kind of slow, but there should be a lot of money out on the belt now. Okay, I feel like we should test this real quick. Let's put, yeah, that's whatever. I'm gonna end up with some extra rocks, or that's probably not gonna evenly distribute these. Organize. Did any make it up here? No, so, oh, because I managed to not do that? I thought I did it. Okay. Obviously that part's broken, so there's supposed to be a double elevator, I believe, is what I was doing. Sand is working. Yeah, I don't get sand from that side because the top side's not working. Right. Oh, I don't have space for them. This is why you test stuff. Then just do that to give me everything. Yeah. So that's the bottom one. Oh yeah, I was supposed to elevator from there. I think I can move this over once. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. But then I'll change these, so these like that. And then this is supposed to be up here. There we go. Okay. I think that's fixed now. Excellent. I see a lot of blue. This did not fix. There you go. Okay. Those look. Alright, let's test them down. I guess I've got good fuel. I can put good fuel in. How did you not get copied? Oh, okay. This did not. That's weird. Okay. Oh, when I moved it. I don't know. It's getting late, I guess. But that's not connected. That's what is going on. Oh, I just never finished it. That's my whole issue. I was gonna do some fancy come down, split it, and I never did. Oh no, that's what these are for, and then I just didn't connect the belts. This is the fancy, like, split it, put in the belts. Look, I got ahead of myself. That's better. I feel like I should grab a couple logs to test it to fuel the other furnace, which I could see from here. Okay. Those handles are spinning, that's good. Don't know yet what I'm gonna do, but no, just put a box down. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this tonight, but I guess I could look at that. What is their output? 60 per minute. Let's put down a grinder. It's an F2 6, so that's good. So 2 of those could feed 1 grinder, so I could do a little down over grinder down. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is, I guess, yeah, 2, 6, rotate. It doesn't really matter which side. Now, this powder. Okay, so I've got powder now. Chamomile's easy to do. This basically I'm gonna do, I have a spot for it. I just need to get fuel then, so really the only input is fuel. And then I need to put a buying station for some logs. And then I don't think I'm going to need a lot of this, but we'll start with 1. And then if I need more, I can add another one. Because I'll put the buying station over here, or maybe here, and then catapult the logs over. Because that way they're kind of next to each other. F2, 7, rotate. F1, 6, rotate. I might be able to just go straight from it. That might be the correct distance and whatnot. Yep, so that works. And this will not be that. It'll be logs instead. And then I might flip these around like that. And that way these are, if I wanted to connect these, I can, or whatever. If those need money, either money from a line or money in a hopper. And then this will be my output. Okay, apparently I ran out of sand first. Okay. Alright, well, we've got most of this done. I'll continue this here in a little bit to your time. For me, it'll be tomorrow, but Chamomile's super easy to set up. It's just a plant with some grinders. And then I've got the brine, that's what I set up. I think it was the last episode. I've got my, like, mine shaft of pipes and a whole bunch of brine up on my ceiling now. I took the extra salt from the Saturn production. I think it was Saturn, maybe it was Mars. One of those relic productions. There's a lot of extra salt. So that's going up to the ceiling, making brine, which comes down some pipes. I have that available. But yeah, I need this. I'm lacking in growth potion. Alright, this is low effort. And there's an urgent one, and I don't have any pocket watches. We'll go get some steel gears. Actually, I think I had steel gears. I was missing. I need to go grab these. I have these in the workshop. Copper bearings or whatever they are. Yeah, copper bearings. Very ductile. Take all. Let's see if we can get some watches made before 6 a.m. Game time. Okay. That to get it started. And they go in here. I don't know why I have such a small box there. I guess what I can do is, I think that's the box for them. Bearings output go here. Yes, back up and then fill this box up. This will give me watchies. Maybe. Yes. Why no watchies? You guys are seeing that, right? Oh, because they're going to the shop. I need to turn that off for now. I make more money selling it there. This is the highest seller. You make the most per unit out of the mailbox. The second highest is here, out of your shelves and whatnot. And then the third highest is the dispatch, or the lowest amount is the dispatch portal. It's another way to say it. How many watches do we need? We need 30, so I'll turn that back on here in a little bit. Let's grab everything else. So, black powder. I'll just take both of those to have some on me. Small wooden gears. Got those over here. Yeah, dude, I am. So I've got to add some of this stuff back here. Now that I'll go to that in a second. Sorry, I'm getting excited about some other stuff. All right, transformations. I got more over here. Yes, sir. Those are my transformation potions. But you can buy them from the shelf. Oh, you're a big spender. Black powder is really good. Yes, sir. What? Dude, he just checked out from all the way over there? You've got some long arms, buddy. Okay, let's grab some watches. There we go. Let's turn this back on, and you can go... What? So it goes right there. Oh, that's rivets. You can go... there. Oh, well, it's gonna be watches now. Oh, because watches don't go there. Watches go over here. Yeah, watches. Obstacle and path. What? Oh, because he went there. That's why. He used to work. Okay, let's check out. Deliver stuff to the postman. I guess this is their version of buying online. Just buy it from the postman. You know, it's how it used to be. You used to have to buy your CDs from a magazine or a record store, or actual records. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the fertilizer. I need a lot of this stuff's gonna get shut down. I'm not too worried about this. It'll be pretty easy. I'm just basically gonna delete the entire floor. I'm gonna make it all one big go to delete it all at once. But I gotta set up a few of these processes. They'll be pretty quick, but maybe I'll do that in the morning. I'll leave myself kind of a little reminder. I'll save it right here. Oh, I need to do the potions upstairs. I gotta finish that. That should be like 20 minutes in the morning. I can get that done. Get the potions upstairs going. Because this is basically ready to go. I tested it. I got my stuff coming out now. Did I test the throughput of this? Let me test the little nuggies in a box. Yeah, nuggies in a grinder. Maybe I needed more than one. I totally spaced nuggies and a grinder. Clay nuggies and grinder. And that's 120. Oh, I think I did already. Oh, and I pushed the wrong button. That's better. Okay, I did test it. It's 120. Those reach 60, so 120 out. I guess I should put a sign to remind myself, because it doesn't tell me. So can't see my keyboard, but I'm getting it all correct. Okay. Yeah, so that's clay sand, because I'm chewing up the little nuggies, make some sand, because again, this needs sand. That's 10 per minute. Yeah, I can probably ramp this up multiple times, so I can do 3 of these together. I mean, maybe you could make it a little bit more compact by moving some of this over, but like the buying station's here anyway, so really I'm only sticking out maybe another extra. I could tuck this in a little bit. Like I could put that over there and then belt across. But I'm not too worried about it. It's not that big, because my factory efficiency is so high right now. Alright, y'all. I'll see you in a few. Part 2 for me, but it'll be one video. I've got this implemented now, so I ended up doing it basically on my first main factory floor. So shop's down there. So got this in. I totally forgot about another item. Why is this all backed up right now? It does not make sense. I guess, oh, I'm probably out of brine upstairs. Yeah, there's no brine. I need to get fuel upstairs for this side to be working. But I totally forgot what was causing this issue. So even though my new health potion thing is not working at the moment, I still have decent health potions. I totally forgot I turned off the stuff downstairs, so I was using rock salts and I wasn't really happy with that. Where is that at? Over here. I was using rock salts, so I adjusted it at least so it's a little bit more efficient. It doesn't really need 2 of these per, but so each one, if we look here, so level 12 factory efficiency, each one's producing 40 per minute. And then I just went ahead and filtered it here, and then that way it's easier to deal with it, so I can combine, you know, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Did I do that wrong? 4, 8, 12. Oh, I did. Oh well. At least I'm not hitting the max belt speed, so. And then these just go into the brine right away. But these are 60 per minute, and each of these is only 40 per minute, so there's definitely extra. I really don't need this many of these, but it's easy just to build it like this. And then if they get down to the end, there's plenty of bandwidth here. Whatever. Yeah, because I had this shut down, so this was why I wasn't getting any potions anywhere, because this was all shut down. So that's working again. I've sort of optimized this, even though I accidentally forgot to lock these, so now I have a little bit more salt out on the belt. Okay, I just grabbed a few items. Let's turn those in. So we've got a couple of requests here. So this one's just for a Saturn, so it's only $245, but still some good money for the day. Pocket watches and some malachite. So what do I need to do? The next big focus is basically I need to start making some of the items for the shop, right? So I need to make glass. I need to make bricks. You know, I need to make watches. Watches I might do separate, but you know, I need to make this. I've got these on the belt. I need to make some of these for a box. So basically I just need to start making lots of different things over here for the shop. Yeah, I probably did not need to make this that big on the inside. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I redo it later, but for now I think it'll be fine. I'll kind of close this in a little bit more and it'll just be something kind of interesting to see through the holes in the wall. I'll probably have a little gap. I won't necessarily need this door. I still might keep this, but you'll kind of see with future ideas. So this one, we need that guy up there, second from the top, and sand, which is third from the bottom. I'll just bring them both down to the ground. Eventually these belts will get a little bit interesting, but I kind of need to set it up to where like one's here, one's here, one's here, one's here, etc. So I'll start setting them up on this side. Yeah, I'll just start over here. Not that big a deal. And then do want to flip it. So we just need sand and health potions. So sand, I guess we'll do the tall ones first. Whoa, yeah. So that'll pull those in, and then we'll pull in some sand. And that's the idea right there, basically. So this now will create turquoise, so I can go kill off my entire turquoise line. For now, I'll probably just do like this, because it's pretty rare I need it, and I don't think I ever need more than one stack at a time. And in the shop you only put 3 on a line at a time, so we'll just create a little box of these, and then I can go start turning stuff off, but I might just do that all later. Try to do it all in one big go. So for vitality potions, we're gonna need to set up this. And these again have extractors, so I can do this upstairs. Let's do glass next. So for glass, basically I'll copy one of these. I'll probably leave the input right here, and then I do want to rotate that so then I can have my output right here. So that's the output, that'll be glass. I probably will upgrade that to one of these, because once I get rid of that manufacturing, and this one's just sand and the glass, and then I need some fuel for the furnace, so fuel will be right there, sand, I can pull from the one right below it. So I'm gonna nesting doll these. Can I? No, maybe. Alright, so day 358. I still have some watches in the shop, which is good. I brought some more material. I think copper bearings is kind of what I'm low on. I might need a... We'll solve that later. I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, total for the day. That's huge. 6,400. Almost. Yeah, over 6,400 versus 3,600. 6,400, 3,600, so 2,800 roughly. It's a lot, but my expenses were higher because I bought a lot of salt. Yeah, I'll just pull another one off. Yeah, I don't really need to get all super condensed. I could double elevator this. Nah, yeah, maybe, but whatever. I guess I want to double elevator it. So we'll nesting doll this, so this will come down to the ground and then it'll go back up. So that's the fuel. I'll just use coke powder for now. So I don't think I put blast on here yet. Charcoal. Yeah, I don't have blast yet up there. So I think this will be fine. It's not going to be a crazy amount. And then now we'll put sand. This is going to be using a lot of sand, but that's all good. So what I'll probably do is I'll go grab some materials from over here to fill up these boxes so I don't... Let's see. Okay, take that. Go fill up this box so I don't... Okay. So that'll at least stop this guy from consuming sand. He'll just fill up with sand and then that'll be enough. And then that consumption will slow down. That box is mostly full. Let's grab some turquoise to fill up that box. I don't want to strain these too much. I really didn't need this much turquoise, but that's okay. Yeah, because it's usually just not even that much at a time. Where is this coming from? Upstairs? Yeah, upstairs. Okay, what else do I have down here that's in the shop? Soap. I need this occasionally in this shop. But for that I need this liquid, and I'll do that liquid upstairs, so we'll do that one later. But I do have plant ash for that. What else do I have here? Blast, I'll have to do that different. I did glass. The biggest one that comes up is rivets. I'm out of rivets because my watches have taken it all. Well, not all of it. I'm actually out of... What is it, light on nails? Yeah, I think I moved more of that down here. So maybe copper powder next. Copper stuff. Yeah, because the steel will be upstairs. Iron and steel. Both of those will be upstairs. And then I guess this stuff, right? So making small boxes of gears and make a small box of these. Okay, yeah, because the other thing I'm looking at is stuff in the shop. So these I can stack. I have a stack inside of there, but I'll just make a new stack of these. I'll put these over here. And then I want a little bit of space for elevators. So the way I built it is basically like this. F2? No, F3, F2. Is that? Yeah, that's gonna work, right? Yeah, I just gotta get in the right spot. Okay, so obviously all of these are not gonna be... So I'm gonna clear... because rocks are in that level, so I'll use that one. Let's clear these. Definitely not going to be making that many mortise pens. Okay, now let's move it next to the wall. Probably can scoot it over slightly. Oh, yep, I don't need to... Thank you. Right there. That's probably good. Okay, and then for now, we'll do that. And I'll just do my standard... For now, I'll just put it directly like that. That's all it does. Takes those, puts them in a box. Alright, so gears and little gears. Little gears is a double process, so that's the only time it may have made sense to... Oh no, little gears is a grinder, so I may want to flip this. And yeah, we still want to use this one. I'll flip it because then I'll have a little bit more space for putting a grinder down, elevator up, grinder. No, that's not enough space, that won't work. So in that case, kind of put this back to how it was. And then what I think I'll do is I could be set on a wall. I was thinking I just put it down underneath, but that'll block the bottom one. And then clear that. Just thinking if there's a nice way to do it. I may just put the grinder down there directly off the wall and then elevator up to this one. Then I might still do this. I could just block the bottom one and tuck it in there, but I think that's, again, I have so much space, I'm not too worried about this being crazy compact. If I go like that, that'll work, and then I can just elevator up from there to this guy. And then this will also give me these right here. And then what I probably, that's kind of challenging, you can't really do that, so what I think we'll do is I'll just have lab stands, put a box there. So big gears, little gears, yep, little gears, okay. So that's the wood stuff. Let's see, what else do we have for wood? The other stuff is behind me, so like pulleys, I'm gonna need to make some pulleys. This is where I said I might just do the manufacturing in a box, but I think I'll set up a small little thing. Yeah, I just pull rocks, so I always have rocks available, but I have those in the workshop. So yeah, I think I'm okay keeping those small. Now for the pulleys, a little bit more involved, but I do have flax and I do have flax fiber on the line, so basically, yeah, I've talked about this. I think the only thing I put on the line was the flax fiber. Because I don't think you sell these in the shop. Yeah, just linens and pulleys and rope. So I need to make those 3 items to sell here in the shop. And then obviously we just made gears. Bandages will have its own manufacturing, so I'll have to catapult those down from upstairs. I've got to move that upstairs. And then I still have to make copper stuff, which will give me these. So we've got glass and the woods, the basic woods. Good. And we just got mortar and pents. Okay. Yep, let's do linens and ropes. So I think this is where we'll kind of nest 2 of those together. Because I have this as an input from the belt, from the conveyor system. So I'll probably just use the ones I have up there, and then that's going to take the bigger guy. So where did I put my fiber? Fiber is way up there, so maybe we copy these again. Okay, so fiber can come into this one, and then maybe I rotate this one, so then it goes from there to here, or I just put 2 in line with each other. What's the intermediary? Yeah, linen threads. So linen threads I really don't need, except I need to supply it to 2 systems, so I might, let me think about that. I could put that system up top. If I've given myself enough room, I can do that. And then I think what we do, obviously not making turquoise, but I think what we do is I turn the linen thread one around, so then it's supplying the backside. So I turn this one around. Okay. And let's just do that because I feel like we're gonna need it. Okay. So this one, and this is why I alternate them, because then I don't run into the one right next to it, right? There's a gap there. Yep. So this one, is that the one? No, this one is now going to be linen thread. And then I need to basically do BR. Okay. I still Guess I could have kept those. Yeah, so it just needs that for input, so I can go like this. Elevator up into there. Elevator into there. This one will be rope. This one is threads. And then I just connect it. Right. Excellent. I'll throw my spare thread in there. And then output. This is where I'll probably have to elevator out, or sorry, belt out, and then elevator down. Or I could put boxes up here. I might transform that one. Come on. Let's put that back in there. Helps slightly. For now, I'm just going to do boxes at their level. Rotate. I kind of want the boxes to be out here. Need some scaffolding. This is fine. So that one goes like this. That one goes like that. There we go. So we've got ropes and linens. Pulleys is a little bit more complicated. It's not really, it's just basically planks. This is where I kind of run out of room, I think. Or could I squeeze that one in up here? I could squeeze this one in, but I might also just do this one down towards the ground. I mean, I don't think I'm going to use this space for anything else, so I may as well, right? Because the only thing I've got to elevator up are the planks, and I've already kind of run out of room there. Elevator up. So this one I can get an output and around. The other thing I can do is if I know I'm not going to use one of these, that's kind of complicated. I'm using those, but I could do a pass-through back here. I can get rid of this and then elevator down, but at that point you're basically doing the same thing. May as well elevator around. And then this guy is a 3-gap or 4-gap. The little bridge, drawbridgey. I think I need it right here. Yeah, so that will be here. Down one. I don't know if that's any better, because now I need like stuff here, stuff there. Yeah, that's not really much better. Versus, yeah, we'll just put some stands down. Pluck some out of wood. Come on. I'll just grab this wood. I'm trying to use up the rest of these logs over here. The logs have all been used up, which is good, so now I just need to get rid of the wood. Use up the wood. The planks. The milled wood. Okay. Yeah, because I need rope, which is this bottom one. Okay, so taking rope around. And then I need to get it up there. Oh. Need some scaffolding on this side, so I can see into there, kinda. Okay. Like I thought we were already pretty close to the top there. Elevator up. Okay. So that's that one. Now I need to copy. Hey, I guessed correctly. Excellent. Okay. Elevator from the very bottom. This is gonna block all of this again. I mean, the other way, maybe it's worth doing. Kind of try to tuck this in here a little bit better. Tuck that in. Okay. So that'll elevator up. So now we've got wood, and I guess it didn't, man. It's like so hard working right here next to the ceiling. Luckily, I can take this one off, get a little bit better view. Oh, because I think I'm missing. What do I got in there? Okay. I just need that right there, and that right there, and then now the belt should work. Okay, there we go. Now we've got pulleys, so that'll be pulleys for the shop and for quests. Excellent, excellent. We are getting there. I'll probably shut down the shop for a couple days to redesign it, in-game days, hopefully. But I do need to make these, and these were being made upstairs, so it's not. I just need to see what the recipes are like for those. Okay, so I got this one being made on the line. That's good. Yeah, so we need to go make juice upstairs. This one, I don't have any shrooms. I mean, right now it's up on the 2nd floor, so I think for now I'm just gonna shoot these over into a box on the other side. And then these we have upstairs as well. So we'll shoot those into a small storage box, a little buffer box over here. So let's see if I could squeeze a couple in here. I'd have to keep this panel off, or I try to shoot them through the stairway down into their own box. F2, 7, rotate. Let's put a few of these down. Let's see, maybe eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. Shall we? See which one would work? Okay, so I will most likely... Actually, this is where I want to plumb it in from the area. It'll be more evident why in a future video. Yeah, doing good on Mars still. 6 Mars, 1600. A lot of Saturns. A few Jupiters, that's okay. So, pretty good money on the silver. So we're up to 57.50-ish. Just a little bit less than that. So we'll say 57 versus... It's just under 26. 57 versus 26 is 2100 in profit. It's really good. Yeah, basically what I was saying is for these potions, I do want it over here. I mean, I can kind of do like I'm doing, where I could just shoot it onto a shelf through a hole over there, but ideally this whole floor goes away as well. So what I want to do, I need to move up, like mushrooms is probably the biggest thing that's down here. I don't have upstairs, and then I gotta make like red fruit wine up in the ceiling. But for now, I just want to move a few items. I want to get a few things prepped over here. Actually, I might be able to do it from this direction. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, maybe. Like from a cannon right here. I could shoot it. Yeah. My belts feel so slow with like lonely little items on here. Is this working again, or is this still, what is, oh yeah, the fruit wine upstairs. Brine. I guess I could do a quick brine alternative down here. I don't, because my salt is probably backed up. These things, oh, because I'm missing fertilizer. Yeah. Alright, I'll spend just a few more minutes on this, and then we'll see. Yeah, maybe I just come back to this part. Because it's really just shooting stuff in cannons. It's not really fixing anything. It's just moving stuff around. Yeah, this guy's short on soap. I just need to rebuild, basically, my soap production upstairs. Move some mushroom production upstairs, because this is also inefficient now. Each device became more efficient, which made the whole system less efficient, sort of. Yeah, in a way. Okay. Soap production. Yeah, this is all downstairs now. Yeah, I really don't need to be making any more healing potions. Let's get rid of this. I mean, that was just using basic fertilizer, but nix those. What's feeding this? Rocks? Where are the rocks coming from? Probably... looks like maybe over here. Yeah, let's nix that. It's gonna give me a rock, which I've got a box over here for this. Over here. Or I just come over here and push G. Put some sand on the belts for diamonds. Yeah, I don't have this plumbed up to the shop yet. Speaking of, let's go see, what do we got? Ooh, urgent request. Yeast, I got yeast down here. Like to see these. Get some Saturns. Alright. It's a new day, right? 11 o'clock. We've got time. Oh, I'm full. Let's put the diamond down. Let's go in here. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. 2 glass. I can get rid of that. Get rid of 3 iron. Your fibers. Okay. Organize. Alright, that's a lot more space. Is that enough yeast? That's enough yeast. And what else do we need? Black powder, pocket watches, 2 Saturns. Okay, let's do some errands. Pocket watches, I've got a little box here. Just need 20, right? That's 20 24, so get rid of that. That gives me close enough. I need to turn those off. Malachite's still up here. This is already on the correct floor. This box is now empty, so I'll come over here to this box. I probably had some downstairs. I'll just take that with me for now. Let's look at our gold hidey hole. There's some gold in that hidey hole. Let's look at this hidey hole. Ooh, gold in that hidey hole as well. Okay. And then oh, Saturns are different. Saturns, I just gotta go over here. A couple of Saturns. Excellent. Very nice. Very nice. Like me, likey lots. Okie dokie. Merge. Put the watch in here, that's fine. Put the yeast down here. Oh yeah, I still have a lot of black powder. Okay. A lot of silver. Copper. I don't know why I always want to say silver. A lot of copper coins. I'll feed this system for now. This gets fed back here. And then, did I convert gold? I did convert some gold. Let's pick this up too. Ooh, look at all that gold. I'm like 1/10 of the way there to buying the last property. Almost there. Just kidding. 10%'s not that far. It's like almost not even close. It just feels good, man. 100 gold. It's a lot of gold. Okay. Fuel to the top floor. So the simple method is gonna just be try to put a break in these stairs, but that's going to be a lot of stairs for me to pick up. I'm going to need to really empty my inventory to be able to pick up this many stairs and put it back down, because you can let me copy one of these staircases, but I think the better method most likely is maybe try to, because where's my production? That's consuming. Oh, it's over here. It's all of this. This is... what does this get fed by? This gets fed by... That's defeated. But then it does output, right? Yeah, this is my output. Goes into these. These take sulfur powder. Sulfur powder takes money. Charcoal just takes wood. I mean, wood's money as well, so... I think for now, instead of trying to build this upstairs in the roof, I just take some from these belts and put it on a staircase up. The big question is, you know, can I do this properly without breaking everything? Let's build up this. Oh yeah, this whole thing like breaks down. It doesn't let you go right there. That's as much as we can get. I mean, it's... I don't know, I feel a little risky putting my staircase there, but the other option is to open a hole and just elevator up, which might be the better method. Let's see what this hole looks like. That's just a random hole, it doesn't go all the way up. I guess so. Open up over here somewhere so I have a mine shaft elevator. So I've talked about, let's go upstairs, I guess, make sure we're not breaking stuff. I don't think I have anything up here, but it's better safe than sorry. I don't want to reload. Or the staircase, because this is already going to be here. It doesn't line up there, but at least the hole is there. Oh yeah, that one's right there. What did I bring up there? Did I bring fuel already? No, that's my salt. How about I just bring fuel up with it? Yeah. That's smart. Smart enough. I need to belt it, really, because I'm going to need, like, full throughput. But I do have my mine shaft, so let's utilize it. Let's put some belts and some skyway ramps in. I think, so these are the skyway ramps. Let's plan these, because I kind of want to line it up over here-ish. Yeah, I think no matter what, I'll end up touching these, but it's not that big a deal. The whole goal of this, it's all kind of together, but I am gonna need, I think, more throughput than just... And then the reason I kind of want to do it down here is blast, potion. I gotta go down a little bit more. This takes black powder as input, which is this stuff, even though it's different. Right, that's my black powder. It just looks weird on a belt because it's in a nice little satchel. But I already have all the black powder production on this level, so I may as well make that on this level, and then this will be my primary, and then maybe I put a third belt if I need more of this, you know, add a third. So I think what I want to do is elevator 2 of these, or get 2 of these over. So let's do one of these. Let's make sure we hit the right button though. And then it doesn't really matter too much. I go right here. And then I'll need to elevator up. Okay, about to nest it. I do this one up and over, and then that one. And then I think for now, yeah, I'll probably put those down. And then I'll need to separate them actually when they get closer, because I'm gonna have 2, one next to each other. I think that's accurate. Yeah, I'll just put them both over here. Maybe I just put them both on top of this box, or I put a bridge across it. And I'm overthinking it. I know. All right, we'll just keep it simple. I'll put it on top. All right, I'm gonna do it the safe way. Apologies. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, because it also helps me verify that this area is clear. And then I can just do one of these, maybe. Oh, that's all right. I'm gonna close my eyes. Ugh, no, why am I... No errors. There should be no errors. Why are you complaining about errors? Dude, I'm not going to be able to look up to see. Oh, because I'm out of material, that's why. Okay. I'm like, what errors? I need more wood. I got wood over here. I'm going to run backwards. But I did see a lot of diamonds. I need to plumb these up to the shop. Actually, I just need to... Now that I'm level 12, I still need to redevelop that. I've talked about that so many times, but I still haven't done it. I guess I had enough rope. 191, yeah, okay. Alright, now we should be able to put it down. I thought it was saying, like, it's conflicting. No, it's just you don't have the right amount of materials, insufficient materials. Okay. Anyway, I still might use... that one. So let's they'll just stack, and then I'll separate them over here. Okay. Ooh, I could do... I need more practice with these things. Why no connect? You should connect right there. Because the gap, maybe? Yeah. And then what you have to do, because the little one doesn't work there, but you can do the tall one. And now basically that connect through, and then now I can copy some more of this. I need to do it again. That one there. Okay. Oh, I'm out of nails. That's what it's complaining about. Okay. Yep. Nails are over here. I had a feeling I should have grabbed nails while I was over there. I'm so happy you can just run over anything that's too tall, or like, it's really, I guess, one cube-ish tall. Okay. Doesn't really matter. This is blocking all of these, or it's sort of all connected. Alright, let's go connect these, and then race it to the top. Okie dokie. So we need some fuel here, which probably just do a little box in case there's an issue. Just go like this. That's fine. And then I guess I should also stack these back up. Don't fall down the mysterious hole. Yeah, dude, those things are so slow. Alright, so we'll be ready. There we go. It's coming up. Okay, so that'll be my fuel line for upstairs, so I could start making more juices and put it into my juice aqueduct. Aqueduct? My juice manifold. Juicy times. Let's finish this a little bit more. Okay, just finish some floor tiles up here on the top floor. Okie dokie. Alright. So now we have fuel. I don't have fertilizer. I don't know if any of these recipes are really going to need fertilizer. So I'll need to make some fruit line up here. Oh yeah, duh, 'cause it's all fruit. Fruit's going to take fertilizer. So I guess let's go put another elevator up of fertilizer. Let's see if I can, maybe I'll have it come from this corner over here. Okay, so that should help with that salt. This is just allowing salt to go onto these lines if these lines aren't full. Same thing, this will make sure these lines are full before it feeds my brine upstairs. I thought I had an issue over here. I mean, this is all level 6 builds. Oh, right, this is out of... What is this out of? Fuel? It's out of fuel. Why are you out of fuel? You come from over there. You come from... Where? These are just inefficient, I think, is the issue. Yeah, these are just inefficient. Now that I got a fuel line over here, I mean, it'll slow down here in a second. I don't know why my belt speed feels so slow. Maybe I just gotten used to it going so fast normally that this feels slow. I feel like I should add redundancy to the system. Where else? Where else is there fuel that I can shoot a cannon into? Relatively speaking, those are rocks. Don't want to shoot rocks into there. But your fuel shooting into this fuel? No, that's money. We'll just do both of them into here. This guy seems to be so far away from the node, from the main network. Okie dokie. I think that'll help with production if stuff's running out of fuel over here. Alright, let's go turn our diamonds in, see if we have a mission. I think we're good. Yep, good on that. Let's turn diamonds in for tomorrow. And day 360 in the books. 360 degrees. It's coming full circle. Alright, I feel good. I have fuel upstairs now. Yeah, if I take the gold out, again, ignoring gold, I have basically 4,700 versus 20, basically 25, a little over 25, 46 versus 25, another 2,100, 2,100 silver profit plus 5 gold. Very nice. Okay. Really what I need to do is start working on the upstairs. I'll probably do that off camera. And I need to put down, I'll probably do it on that side, but I need to put down, ooh, I wonder if I could put a beam across here. I need to put down some iron production and steel production. So I want to add some of that to the line, and then I'll put copper powders on the line as well. So I can make bearings to sell in the shop and rivets to sell in the shop. Let's do, I guess I could span it a little bit more. So let's do that. We'll do it over here, so like right here. Make a little landing. Oh, and I'm gonna fall into a hole. I guess I'll move it a little bit more so I'm not right by one of these holes. I forgot I had these over here. So we'll move it over a little bit more. Okay, let's push caps lock, and I should be able to, yep, see. And then I should also be able to, basically I want it to be right there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. F3, 3. There we go. There's my little bridgey. And then I can move this stuff, this scaffolding / ideas for inside. Really, I ended up barely using any of this space. Yeah, maybe I could have prototyped more of this in the shop, but the workshop, but oh well. Okay, so let's do a tab so that way I can kind of look up and see. So I want to be, I think, about right there. Just one more stair. So what I was talking about is you can basically get these to line up if I can move it forward by 1. So you can go like this, and then as I'm ramping up, you know, you can get it to stop basically right on that stair, and then I could split it off. So this is what I was thinking about initially before I did the elevator, was if I go like that, then you can start to ramp up again from right there. Well, if it's the right way. So that's how you can get material on and off, is you can put this little step inside the design, and then it just changes, you know, it's a shallower staircase, or it lets you put a flat piece in if you time it correctly, and then you can get stuff on and off. But anyway, scoop that one forward one. It's like optical illusions, you know. There we go. There's my little platform. Except that's like really high. I need staircase to go up and down it. Whatever. It's like not centered, but That'll let me jump up. Good enough. Alright, what else do I have downstairs? I think I'm getting really close. Let me start turning more of this off. This is done. Let's try to get rid of that. I turned all the iron off quite a while ago, so let's start. No, I want to keep that on me. I don't want to risk accidentally not having that on me, because this is going to be pretty painful picking up all of this stuff over here I'm about to grab. Okay. All of this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Escape, exit, try again. Hold shift, please. Thank you. Oh, I'll show you. Yeah, it's gonna give me rocks. It's gonna give me a lot of stuff. Let's see how bad this is. Yeah, 819 objects. I got most of it. Yeah, a lot of steel and iron, so I can go. Yes. Oh, yep. Lots of iron. All right, let's go set up iron production. Dude, they're like, those chandeliers are messing with me, man. Like, they're right here. They give you this weird glow from below. Ugh, I don't like it. I need to figure out how to hang the chandeliers, I think. Okay. So I need, that's fine. Maybe I put it down there in the hole. What do I need? Fuel? I don't have black powder yet. What do I need for black powder? Lime water, sulfur powder. This is annoying because that's the only way to make it. So I think for now, the next best thing I have is, for heat source, is coke powder, which is what I have on the line. These aren't meant to be like high production areas. I'll end up... Oh, that's interesting. Well, aren't you special? I don't want to touch that. That's gonna give me way too much. I totally put the corner in the wrong spot, but oh well. I made a T, and then there's just a little bit of extra stuff. A little hanging chad. Okay, so underneath here, let's go ahead and do it. This one seems fine. So let's put a little base. F2, number 2, and I need an iron smelter. This is where maybe I can catapult actually. So this is where I'll probably have to back up. No, that's good. Okay. And F1, 3. This will be slightly temporary. I'm going to need quite a bit of that. So the iron will go out. Nesting doll. So this is where I guess what I want to do is turn this around, or I have to come over here, which is not that big of a... Where's my line? It should be... I was thinking I would need more, but... And then for a nesting doll... coke powder, where are you? You are... Sage... Oh, it's like down here, duh. It's right, way down here. Okay, yeah, this one will go around to the bottom, or the second story. So it'll go like this, then, yeah, I can't quite do that, so we'll do this out at the bottom. And right there, that should be stuff that burns. That's good. Oh, I guess I did one extra. Oopsies. Oh well. Oh no, this is gonna be the other way around. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna go upstairs just to make sure. I need to make sure that I'm gonna... Oh, apologies for the clicky noise. Okay, so that's the iron output. And then, oh, it is at the wrong level. Okay, alright, we'll try to do it from back here. Oh, that's interesting here. I'm gonna put scaffolding down. Nope, I will put old school scaffolding down. Yeah, I put the powder right there, so like, if you're up there, oh, it's not a big deal. It's I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. F1 for this one, so not there, but we go there. That'll be the output. Now I can build, and now I can put these on, organize it. And then I kind of want to get rid of some of this, help fill up the belt. Alright, that'll fill up the belt. Let me go get the rest of this material. Yeah, dude, this is such a huge cleanup. Look at all this space. Yeah. Getting there. Organize. Oh, hey, I didn't even need 2 boxes. Not so bad. Okay. So that's that. What I'll probably do, I'll leave this stuff here for now. That's whatever. That'll help feed the line. I don't mind. So now we'll do some iron sand, because that's used a couple places. So I'll want it for copper powder, and then I'll want to make soap powder. So that'll kind of be next up. But for now, I think I'll just go on this side. I'll just put a grinder down over here. Do I want to? I kind of want to make this thing more obnoxious. What am I out of? Metal gears? Oh, well, I had just enough. I'm on just enough of a ledge. I can do this. It's filling up. Oh, and I fell off my ledge. There we go. I can jump on this one. And then this will be an elevator. Up and back on. Yep, so there we go. There's some iron sand. Iron sand. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. And then I can always make my bridge taller if need be. It's not actually on my wall or messing with it. I can still put down a belt up here that I haven't put down yet. So that's iron sand. So now soap and soap powder. I need to really go do linseed oil, so let's go upstairs to the roof and do some linseed oil. I think I have a buying sigil up there, so if I'm missing anything, I'll just go upstairs. I'll just buy it up here. Okay, linseed oil, make flax plant. Oh, I need fertilizer, right. Do I want to try to make some basic fertilizer / advanced? I need mushrooms. And you've got to deal with wood. I think I just need to bring it up here. It's going to be kind of expensive to... Yeah, this one's kind of nice because it doesn't use fertilizer. I just got to bring the salt up here. Oh, that guy's missing a pipe. Look at you. Listen your pipes. Yeah, this thing produces so much brine. I feel like I should have one area that's just massive amount of storage. Like off of one of these stories, just put like a little second story and a whole bunch of storage bottles. Alright, I guess let's go look at fertilizer. Oh yeah, I was looking at it and then I got distracted. Because I wanna bring it up right here, so I want this one over here. I need rope. Rope is downstairs. Let's just do this. Ooh, urgent. I have these. Grab that after I grab some rope. Let's grab all of the rope. Oh yeah, I always forget I can just push G on those boxes. I don't know why, dude. I'm so good with my shortcuts, but I should get that one. Hey, look, the exact amount of vitality. Okie dokie dokie okie. What are we doing? We're doing upstairs. We're gonna try to get some... do it now. I need to get rid of all the stuff down. I need to stop putting dependence on the items down here. Yeah, I feel like I should start turning this stuff off, but just can't turn this off yet. I wanna get everything downstairs figure it out first. Almost there. I just need to get to copper powder and to get the soap. I want to get to the roof and do fertilizer, so let's go upstairs. I probably need more fertilizer production. Because you're still not getting fertilizer, are you? Oh, it'd be helpful if I could jump up here. You've got fertilizer, and you've got a decent amount, actually, so... Let's look at your boxes. Yeah, it's still pulleys. Maybe I have to redesign these with level 12 in mind. Because, yeah, I have plenty of little gears. Yeah, I think it's just running into belt speeds. So obviously these aren't sized appropriately, so now it's still, the ratios should still be accurate, but really I could feed this with so many more planks and get higher output. So it might be worth redoing that at some point. For now, it's on a level I don't care about. I need to delete the one downstairs. But where's my other potions? The potions, I think it's upstairs one more. No, it's right here. Yeah. I'm doing good on potions, so... Let's go upstairs and see, because I think I'm elevatoring it up, because I'm pulling black powder from upstairs, because I'm producing that upstairs. Right now I'm producing all of my potions on this floor. But I think my elevatoring it up over here? No, that's black powder going upstairs, which I probably don't need to do. How am I even getting potions upstairs? Do I even have potions upstairs? Probably not. Let's go see if we have potions upstairs. Let's start with that question. Yeah, I don't think we do, so I haven't really needed them yet up here. But ideally, I get it to right here, and I can send it upstairs. Maybe over here, because maybe I punch a hole, or I go up from the staircase and then go that way, or come up through my shop hole. I've kind of got elevators over there. That's right next to, yeah, I can't do that one. That one's underneath all of that stuff. Not that it really matters, so maybe there's a floor tile over here. I would have to move a lot of belts around. Let's see what's under here. This one's actually not too bad, and then I could just send it right there. And then I can do my little tricky trick to fill this hole. If I remember right, it's tall one. Oh, I need rivets. They're downstairs, and this does kind of block it. I think what you do then is you do this one, and I leave this one open to get stuff upstairs. So that's to get upstairs. I'm gonna get some rivets, so let me just go like this. Go get some rivets. Need the rivets. Need the rivets. Yeah, it's all charcoal. I don't think I put any back in these boxes. I'll just get some from supply. Because they go together. If it can't produce this one, it can't produce that one. That's right. Okay, let's take some out of there. Because, yeah, their production is tied together. I'll put it in there. I think I need some gears too, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't need it right away, but in general. This should be the hole in the floor. Yep. That's ready, so I'll just... That's salt. Okay. For a second I was like, wait. How did I miss health potions? No, it's salt. Yeah, it'll be kind of expensive, but it's backed up, so that's fine. Okay, let's go... I don't know. I kind of want to mess with this real quick. Out of steel. Alright, I guess I'm done messing with it. Let's go... Do I need steel right now? I don't think so. I don't know. I probably should prototype this in the workshop, because I feel like I'm going to not have resources I need. I did try to hidey-ho some materials up here, so I have a little bit of miscellaneous. But let's get a fuel line going. Fertilizer. Again, I don't know why I have the hole in the floor right there, but there is. Let's go like that. I'm gonna put a little cross tunnel right there after we see what the total is for day 361. Let's click through this, get to the ending, do the math. Very light on relics today, so I feel like we're not gonna have a big total. A little bit of diamonds, but yeah, it's barely 1,000. It's not even 1,000 because it's less than 600. 3, 4, 5, yeah, just over 1,000 in diamonds and relics. 2650, barely, versus 2,800, not profitable by 200 silver. It's all right. I'm still selling pocket watches in the shop, which is good, but yeah, I need to fix that / ramp it up. Let's put a tunnel right here. Escape S3 S20. Goes that way. Okay. Yep, it's still not up here yet. Alright, so I want one of these. Yep, I had a feeling. Let's see if I was smart, put some clay in here. I remember deleting it too. Or I put it into my other storage boxes, but I should have some in here. I feel like I should bring some of this other stuff. Nah, I'll leave this. That's down there. I knew I had some hidey-ho around somewhere. I just ended up going with elevators instead of trying to do belts on stairs / shelves. And it's not up here yet. The elevator is slow. Luckily I can take the stairs. I probably should have checked other stuff. So, do I have a little buying sigil over here? No. I'll put one down. It'll give me one. What do I need? I need flax seeds, right? Because I'm just making the basics. Brine. No, I'm already doing this one. What was I wanting to do? Soap. Right. So, I wanna have a proper supply of high heat stuff. So, oh, what? Dude. Alright, whatever. Pretty sure I pushed not that button, but whatever. Okay. Did I connect it correctly? I don't think I did. I thought I saw it going in. It's going in, but why did it stop? Because it's definitely not coming out at the top. It wasn't in the elevator. Alright. Let's go look over here real quick. Okay. So, I just have an issue upstairs. Because it looks like it's in the elevator down there. But why is it not in the elevator over here? Dude, that's so frustrating. Oh, that's weird. Oh, because that's annoying. I forgot that one was not a continuous elevator. Well, since we're doing that, I may as well make it more. You know, I noticed the square box, but I didn't pay enough attention. Oh well. It's working now. Figured it out. It only took a couple minutes. Not too big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. Alright, so now we'll have some fertilizer coming through. Let's... probably should just... because the pipes can go wherever, so I feel like I should just optimize these. Here, let me do that. Let's see. So I feel like some of these are going to be pretty basic to where I may need to boil them, I may not. I'm going to do my setup, and then maybe I'll change the spacing here. Okay, so one of these gets this. I should have a couple of these. I can put that down. And then, yeah, this is where you have to have basically... how would I want to do this? I probably want...
basically.
F1, oh, F2, 2. This will get a little elevator to go in. And then I need to put the heat extractor guy down. Glass and steel, yeah, luckily I have those over here. I think I was mostly just out of glass, but let's put some iron in here so I have it. Because you need it for the piping. Maybe I already had some. No. I guess I should have put it in the bottom box. Growth potions have arrived, which is nice. Yeah, so these are going to be a little bit tricky. I guess the better way to do it, most likely, is not going to be that. So we will go to like this. That's going to change. I do one of these, and this goes on top. And then now this one goes like that. Alright. So that'll connect in. Now I think this spacing is gonna look good. And then the outputs will just be a simple one of these. Like this. And then I need to see what I'm doing. Probably don't need all of it, but never know. Oh, I did that backwards. That's fine. Yeah. Nope. I think that's fine. And then rotate that. Okay. I think that's all working correctly. Okay. That looks better. Okie dokie. Yeah, a little bit of room. So I'll do it probably like that. That's fine. I'll do it over here. That seems fine as well. Beat you to it. Okie dokie. So now... I'll move my scaffolding over here. No. Go this way. Good sir, go this way. Thank you, pipeys. Maybe? Yes. It's just frustrating when it doesn't give you the audible feedback. Okay. Yep, I got lucky. Those are at a different height. I probably need to put staircase in. Okay. You're gonna be more basic, so you're gonna go down pipe number 1, which is gonna be over here. You come back, come over here, then turn this way. Maybe? Yes. Okay, let's go to about right there. Am I out of iron? No, still have plenty of iron. Let's raise up this pipe here. Okay. Oh, hey, I can search. STA stair. Enter. Stairs. That's okay. I just need you to get up to that platform. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna scoot you back just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now I can see a little bit better. Oh, that's what you did. Interesting. I can't really get it. That's okay. Oh, F17 underneath it. Come this way, bud. I can't hear you clicking. Nope, because you're going the wrong way again. Are you going? Oh my goodness. Doing this upside down is a lot less than ideal. Okay. This is getting to be just frustrating enough that I want to be up here closer. It's like tunneling, but I don't have Bluetooth to tell me if I'm on track or not. Okie dokie. Well, that looks good enough. I'm not going to try to fix that. That's quite annoying. Now, I probably have too many of those things on, which is fine. Not really worried about that. Are these... Yeah, 120 per minute, so two of those is plenty. That's fine. Alright, pipe's almost full. We now have linseed oil. I guess while I'm up here, we should do the red one, and then maybe we'll call that an episode, because I'm going to need the red one for this. And then maybe we'll do brandy and blast in the next episode. So let's get the red guy going, which I have, quite fortunately enough. This thing here, we can basically plug into our little workstation. Make sure I hit F though. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to do is go like that. And what am I out of? Wood. Ooh, do I have wood up here? I do have money station. I guess I will use the little bit of wood I have to make a little bit of... Okay, yeah, I just need 34. That shouldn't take too long the way this is going. Yep, just be another second. Just enough. That's all I need. Not a lot, just enough. Okay. Do I do these side by side? No, because if I'm going to ramp it up, I want them to be a little bit separate. And then I kind of want this one to be over here. So let's put it over here, and then I'll have the pipes go behind there. That looks good. You get to go away. Give me a seed that I get to put inside of you. I need more wood. I've got wood. Get to it, buddy. Okay. Now, I will want this to be at a different height. So, let's do F1 4, F2 4, F3 4. What? F3 4. Thank you. Okay, let's do that. It probably... Or, let's do it this way. I think I'll have just enough wood. Done. Okay. Then I'll want to bring this down slightly. So we'll bring it down so it's above that, below that, and... 7? No, F1 7. Nope. Try again. This way. Nope. There you go. There you go. Oh. I lost you. Oh, keep going. Let's go. Come on, buddy. I'll go to... Oh, I fell off. It's like it's got a load. I want to be right in the middle of those two. Come on. I don't know if it is or not, so let's go right here. Yeah, that's probably close enough. This, like, no feedback flying blind is quite interesting. Yeah, it's really not where I want it to be. But that's okay. Send that up. Go up here so I can climb. Yeah, okay, that kind of worked. Are we gonna intersect? Not quite. This is where perspective, I kind of will have to fall down, I think. There we go. Clean those up. That's fine. Oh, almost fell down. Yeah, whatever. It's not my best work. I'm an amateur plumber on this game. Okay. Now, if we inspect the pipe, it's got fruit wine a-brewing. I feel like these are much slower. 4, 8, 12, 240, right? 4, 8, 12, 240. So each of these is actually necessary. So the next one might need 2 of these, and that's just to do the next one. You got to go like this, and then I would do that slightly different. But anyway, all right, y'all. We'll call that an episode. We got some high throughput wine going. Got a thermal extractor working at 200%. It's very, very nice. All right, y'all. I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.